Alright, let's just get this going. I could do a lot more fiddling and tinkering and nonsense, but let's be real, that's just gonna delay the inevitable. We may as well just straight on. I don't think... Yeah, we've never taken the Ranger out. We'll go ahead and take the Ranger out. I want to make sure everybody gets a turn. They're always late somehow. You'd think, bots, they'd be on time. It's highly unlikely that you'll be able to make it through anybody's story without talking. Just shut up. Under. 500 is a number that's useless now. Not sure what effect that actually is having. I'm mildly concerned about said effect, but we'll see how it plays out. Wouldn't be surprised if things look a little weird somewhere. Okay. Of course, this whole bow thing is going to take a little bit of getting used to. Not to mention just the simple fact that we're back to this again. That is the one catch to oscillating between two games and doing a bunch of games in my own off time, is you have to keep doing this adjustment every time. Not much of an adjustment, though. Controls on this are fairly simple and straightforward. I just see an oddity or two in my movement now and then as I readjust. Biggest problem is going to be just that delay on firing it. Well, I keep getting these perfect releases down, though. We should be in great shape. Booting stick. Not easy. Well, this seems uncomfortably precise. Nope. Not as bad as it looks, though. Shot on an assumption, and that assumption proved incorrect. Appreciate this piercing that the arrows have. Fine, as though you cut the whole line out of the way in one go. I see. Throw fireball. I throw it back. I could have arced that over, but it seemed just more readily accessible to just jump and shoot over. Now I'm hoping I'll be able to sustain this for a bit, but we'll see. Both in terms of the run and in terms of the stream today. But there's still been real bad. It's been screwing me up a fair bit. I'm just happy it's not 90 degrees again now. That way for goddamn long in spring. Oh, okay. Like, you'll notice that I've not really been reading out all of the text right now. Because thanks to the power of allergies and bad weather and all that, my throat's not in the greatest of moods with me. I'm not gonna push my luck. If I find something important to read, I'll read. All the incidental dialogue and such I'm gonna leave on the table like I did for Secret of Evermore. Assuming Twitch chat can read. If they can't, well, just have to figure it out. Don't get me wrong, it's probably a mistake thinking anyone on the internet can or will read. But you gotta assume things like that eventually. After all, what else would you have gotten here if you can't? Gods want nothing, a god like men want little, or nothing. Chinese bird. No more gold. All gold bonuses are converted into... Fuck. That's unfortunate. The thing is, the way that was phrased implied it was going to fuck with my worldly possessions. Because, you know, the whole want little thing. But I had assumed it was going to reduce my gold, not just say, hey, no more gold for you at all. So that really hampers our progression. But it might mean we get further as a range. Demeter's Trial, Dream Catch. I'm gonna take Demeter's Trial and see how that plays out. Until purified, any hit taken is fatal, of course. Collect one food or potion to purify and gain 100 X. Okay. Okay, I'm into it. This is gonna be dangerous for me. But on the bright side, at least I have range. On the downside, my ranger is very prone to getting hit. Yeah, we just get flies when we open chests now, too. Great. No more material possessions for me. I'm supposed to be beyond those, I guess. Well, that was a reflex that did not play out in my favor. Because I saw the fire coming, so it's like, okay, I'm gonna need to short hop over the fire, clear him, shoot him in the back, then shoot the other one. And instead, I overjumped spike in face. That solved itself. Kill it. I'm intrigued. I was hoping there might be another class or something above this, but looking like, at the very least, they're going to be all the way up top or something. But we might even be running out of classes. Nice to know I actually spent straight to 0 gold. Oh, cool. I only just saw that right after I kicked the lantern. If it's there the next time we start, we'll grab it next time. Me forgetting that those projectiles go through walls. Me fucking up the timing. Bang, goodbye. Oh, everything is ruined. Hello to death. So bad. Head chef decreases all things. Oh. Built whole room for no real reason. And burn them. Show them the error of their ways by making them destroy themselves. Given, please. Run from death. Price. Every point of resolve below 100% deal 1% extra damage. 8. Same shit. Perfect opportunity to go below that amount. That's baked incandescent telescope. Deal extra damage to enemies far away. Okay. Now we're doing 24% extra weapon damage. Well, joke's on you, game. I'm immune to spikes. Bastard. Ta-da! Punching room. Vaults and reveal the glory. Mana potions restore for a percentage of max health and armor. That'll be useful. Seems unhealthy. Gotta keep jumping. Gotta keep jumping. apologies. There will only be violence. Here now. Throw that wall. Of all things, I think the chef might be my favorite class. Gotta heal, reflect projectiles consistently, sets things on fire. What's not to love? Door, a window, every chest. Pain only lasts. Less resolve, more power. Heal and take 100% more damage. Oh no. Oh no. Handbook. So, good news, we're a monster now. Bad news, everything's going to kick our ass. Which really just seems on par for the course for me. I tend to be max glass cannon. In spite of the fact that that does get boring after a while, because there's only so many times you can have that be exciting. But on the bright side, the chef heal should keep us in a bit better than other classes would be able to stay in. Because at times like now, where we're not finding much healing, we'll fix ourselves. I know the title says, hey, we're cracking into the second area. I gotta find the goddamn second area first. I keep treating spikes like they're dangerous, forgetting that I have shoes of I don't care about spikes. Besides, if I sprint straight into the second area and make no money, we're never gonna get any stronger. Which guarantees we're never going to make any real progress. The turnaround can be an issue sometimes. If I attack just a frame too soon, the character won't turn around, they'll back up instead. When you're trying to move and attack quickly, sometimes you don't catch the fact that the animation didn't happen to turn you around yet. I mean, there's an idea there. Is we'd revive from the Fatal Blow once at half health. But at that point, we'd have 5% resolve, so we'd have 5% of our max health. So we'd probably be at, like, not even 100 health. We'd probably just die in one hit. We'd be just achieving maximum bullet health. Is your hit kill terror. The other side of the coin for that, though, we'd be doing 94% extra damage because we have that extra 1% there, so it would be 95. Oh, that's tempting. But with the rate we get hit in Area 2, I'm not gonna do it. I waited a moment to see if anybody was gonna be like, yeah, do it. But nobody jumped in on making sure that I make the bad decision. We're gonna make the smarter decision for a change. Specifically, we're not going to jump into the Stygian study, where we don't belong. Even though we've proven that I absolutely can. I can 100% get in there, even though I don't belong in there. Or yet. Are finding way too many relics, and it is getting concerning. This begs the question, what happens if you go into negative resolve? I'm now really tempted to find out. It might just kill me. Because I don't know how that works. I need to find Lamech's Hidden Sanctum in Agartha, too. Yeah, I would have to assume that once you're 100% below your max resolve, your 100% resolve, you would be at 0% max health, and 0% max health would be 0. Would be dead. The other option for that idea would be that you're at 1 health, which is not great either. Oh yeah, we still take damage. Right. They are not spikes. They are fine. Now, I would assume the Tower of Lights he's referring to is more than likely that room that we kept fucking up initially with the shit ton of lanterns in it that you climb up to get that one chest. Since that's a unique room, that implies to me that that's likely to be the one that would be where that is, which I think was that room? We have a teleporter. Right. Teleporter is relative. We'll deal with it next run. Because then it'll be easier to spot, because it'll have the green thing lit up still. Well, on into Axis Mundi. Hate my life again. Batter up. Hey, bada swing! Is the big part of the reason why I don't want to throw this run away by doing something too boneheaded is the fact that we're immune to spikes right now. This place has a lot of spikes. So it only seems smart to me to make sure take that advantage as far as we can. So that whole taking double damage thing is a concern. Unless we can find some health, we might be in trouble. Oh yeah, it's right there. I don't think we can hit that with the laser in any kind of reasonable capacity. That from maybe like firing from this side? Nope, I fired it too low. Fuck it. All about maximum profit. Because I'm, one, not anticipating surviving. Two, Not really expecting to get that much use out of a laser that fires that slow in a place like Axis Mundi. Not with our current health. If I had a greater max health and not double damage active, I would say we probably can make the whole thing with the rain. Fuck. Yeah, actually, that's yeah, it just says the same thing. We could just fuck everything up and take Diogenes bargaining. Let's not. Yeah, no, the fact that I couldn't speak at all there should tell you guys everything you didn't know about why I'm not anticipating going super long today. I basically woke up, ate, and now we're here. Keep falling for that, thinking that that's safe. We are in grave danger now. And we're dead. Oh. I'm not sure that contrarians use things that don't belong to them. Considering we've got Comet Form and a Katana instead of the typical Valkyrie Spin and Fear. No. We haven't actually gotten a chance to play with the Katana in this game yet. So we'll go ahead and grab that. Fine. Keep buffing strength. The alternative is I buff vitality and see what connects to it up here. Or grab both of them, actually, see what's above each. That's probably better. There's Ronin. Okay. And we've got another class above that. Bard. Okay. There we go. Now, I'm not gonna use the Architect, like at all, probably. I think these two have been sitting next to each other too long. Wow, that katana has some fucking reach. The only thing it can't do is attack. Why can't I attack the weather vane? Let's sit here and just hit this for a bit and see if anything happens. Okay, either that takes enough hits that it's not gonna be great, or it just straight up doesn't do it. Still more souls for you guys yet? No, we are broke on souls. Presumably because we have to fight actual enemies, not just... More money for the living save. Hey, nice even 100. Maybe we need to be able to stand on the ceiling or something for that. I thought I'd bounce up to it and interact with it. Turns out, no. Color goes away. You too. And you. And up. That means bring it on. It doesn't matter if we take damage, we can just do as we wish. I don't have the skeleton key anymore. I would just be like, you know what, the hell with it, I'm just gonna open it. Be done. No item. I think we did that one. But rather than stack myself with relics that are going to devour my max health, it might be a better idea to just rush to the next area so we can use the comet form as much as possible to make our way further forward. Thought I could get ahead of that. Turns out, not. You know how it goes. Sometimes you can't get ahead in life without getting a little burned. Words I really wish I had thought of more a long time ago. Oh well, such is life. I think the death from the dash was just enough to protect me from that shot. I'm pretty sure that would have hit me. And I know we don't have iframes on that dash. No, that isn't either. So far, the biggest problem with this katana is the attack is slightly slow. You can't really, like, spam it, which is fine. Oh, it's a big one. Ah, he just kind of shoots fireballs out of his hip. I have questions, but I'm not going to get answers to them, and I don't think I actually want the answer. Let's just say there's probably things in his history that have led to him having complications down there. far the paths that would make logical sense for getting to Axis Mundi are not leading anywhere. It ate my jump. I am displeased. Well, either it ate my jump or this kind of battered to hell controller ate my jump. Can't guarantee which one is true there. Both are highly likely to be a problem, or a serious issue. Health? Trouble. Very similar vibe. Ah! Idiot. Idiot, 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 idiot. Comet Farm! Moment of being angry with myself later, and not hitting this eyeball at all. Jeez. Magic 8 Ball. See, the Magic 8 Ball is fascinating because it's based on bounces. You bounce it twice, it'll murder something. Bounce it once, it'll hit pretty hard. Don't bounce it at all, it does okay. Not really impressive with only a single bounce. But it gives us a chance to play pool for some real high stakes. In case, play for death. Live or die. Live or die. Just flew backwards there. That's... The big thing with the Magic 8 Ball that I was thinking, since this area is full of tight corridors and such, I can just bounce it around in here and hit what I need to hit from angles that would ordinarily be an issue. Sure, that was worth it, but we got the money. Nightmare time again. That didn't. Oh. I was about to just leave the door shut so that he could shoot me, then I remembered he sends out those ghost shots that go through the wall anyway. This is nice that this place has so many different layouts, though. Like, it doesn't end up feeling as samey as the areas in the first game. I'm surprised if I fall silent in this area, though. Because the amount of times we've been dying in here, I'm gonna kind of try to focus a bit. So we might actually make it somewhere. Because while focus here is on entertainment, it's not very entertaining if you see the same place 1,000 times. Chest in there. Not gonna chase after every chest anymore in here too, because most of the chests are only worth like 100 gold, carrying 3,000. I think we're okay on gold. More would be nice, don't get me wrong. The progress would also be nice. Look how bad the chests down here. These are just the drop-down grab those. Basically, any chest I see a decently high risk of taking damage on, I'm gonna start hitting. I don't like that. It's not actually that bad, but at the rate today's been going, I'm not gonna risk it. Aha! Nice. Somebody. Hey there, stranger. I think I'd meet anyone out far out. Glad you showed up. Name's Maria, by the way. Heading to the Sun Tower when a shift happened. Some monsters teleported right beside me. So I ran back here to my pizza shop and decided to lay low till they left. Or until somebody got rid of them. Thanks for that, by the way. Anyway, I can tell from your getup that you're not from around here. Just a wild guess, but you're from above, right? Trying to open that giant gold door? Don't worry, I won't pry. Just saying that maybe I can help. Get the chance, come meet me by one of the teleporters. Work together. Thanks for the save, but I better be going. I'd like to study the teleporters while I still have the chance. Pizza girl. Delivering pizza is tough. Delivering pizza in an ever-changing world is tougher. Pizza girl will now help you on your journey. Spoilers, it has nothing to do with pizza. Bad. Hey. Sorry, I'm just catching my breath. The tower teleporter is just above, so I'll go on ahead and meet you there. I didn't go through 2 weeks of delivery person training for nothing. There's up here. Oh yeah, the Sun Tower. I want to be here right now, but I'll talk to her. Hey again, stranger. So you're interested in hearing my proposal? How exciting! I was afraid you'd ghost me. Lack of response and facial expressions makes you really quite hard to read. First, let me do a proper introduction. Name's Maria, pizza delivery girl by day, amateur geologist by night. Don't let my job title fool you. Delivering food isn't easy when everything keeps shifting. In one wrong step and you can end up being the toppings. But I'm different. I can feel the shift and can tell when things have moved and where they'll end up. That's how you and I can work together. See this portal? It's bound into the other portals by currents. Once the portal's activated, you can keep going back to it, but if a shift occurs, that connection is lost. I've been studying these portals and using them for deliveries for a while now, so I've grown pretty attuned to the currents. Give me enough resources, I think I can unlock these portals for you permanently. What's in it for me, you ask? Well, if I keep these portals open, then I can start helping others who are stuck because of them. Not everyone can cross these treacherous regions on their own, so having these portals can be a literal lifesaver. What do you say? You get to traverse the world more easily, I get to help people in need. All it takes is 175... It takes 1,750 gold. Sure. That'll actually make getting into Access Mundi so much easier, so sure. Perfect, this is exactly what I needed. And just like that, it's done. Okay, now we can warp to Access Mundi at the start of runs going forward. Now, more specifically, we can warp to the Sun Tower, which is going to be even more important. Since the Sun Tower is past it. 6 to 1, half dozen the other. Hoping to kill that before it got shot off. Well, how it goes. Up there. Her head is my platform. I'd rather take the hit from the eyeball than from the nightmare. I'm pretty sure the nightmare hits harder. Got him. Out. One of these days I'll remember I have Comet form. Went through all that crap and immediately looked at my menu and went, right, I have that. Well, speaking of... Eldar. Power of the Old Gods. Increases your magical crit damage. Well, not particularly useful, but I guess it's the thing I have now. Don't get me wrong, if you're all about using the magic characters and using their spells, that's probably huge. I'm very much an all-rounder, so I'm not too fussed about getting any particular type of crit damage. That moment when you realize things like that got missed. Hooray! Welcome to me being very confused by a contrarian character who's holding everything from everyone else instead of what they're supposed to have. But you know, that's pretty much on par for me, so this is the perfect character trait. Huzzah! 4 months. The only one with 4 months. Genuinely, though, I appreciate the support. Genuinely wouldn't be going anywhere without it. Let's see. Here's exactly why we're gonna do it. Oh, I don't like this. This arena has bad times written all over it. We'll see about that one. Yeah, Axis Mundi is Death Pit Central. Catching arrows, that's a great idea. Can't swing up, I forgot. Can only swing at 45 degrees. Well, the good news is we can get back there easily enough. 1,000 years. 1,000. Okay, you can count to 2,000. Good job. Not really sure what that was relevant about. I'm gonna hate this. I hate this. The 220% extra money is too tempting. I can't not. While Ronin would be the smart one to unlock, I'm gonna unlock Bard because it's gonna be funny. Battlefield is your theater. Set the stage with a beautiful ballad, or improvise a tale while you dance around your foes. There's only one rule the bard abides by, and that is to leave no witnesses. I'm not... Actually, you know what? Because it's so perfectly lined up, I'm gonna switch to the bard because it fits so well that a bard would be the one-hit wonder. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Spin kick also scales with... Okay. Oh, we are so dead. This has no range, and I have to hold aim it. Oh, this is going to be tragic. Okay, so we detonate notes by spin kicking them. Spin kick, stack, dance, extra damage per stack. Stacks are lost if you land. Oh god. I can turn mid-sized projectiles into notes. Okay. This seems really interesting. I'm glad I gambled on buying the bard. Go ahead and grab the quenching room. And then, not for this run, but for all runs ahead. Certainly. Oh, hey, Pizza Girl's here. Hey, stranger. Thanks again for saving me on the bridge. Being cooped up in there for so long was making me go crazy. Down here for so long, waiting for help to arrive, that I'd given up hope. And I know we're not out yet, but standing on these docks right here, right now, is probably the happiest I've been. I'd love to chill here for some more, but I can't. There's still people in the kingdom that need help. Next time you go back to the kingdom, we should share a boat. It'd make for some nice company. You just want me to pay the fare, don't you? You can just tell me that. Be honest. Ooh, travel. Sure. I guess I'm just eventually gonna have a party coming along on the boat with me. Definitely can't interact with that. Okay. There's something I have to do to it. But, I've got to be super careful. I'm just not gonna fuck with that situation. God, my damage is also such trash. Oh god. Yeep. That is not the voice I expected to have out of that. Okay. So note detonation is significantly strong. Okay. So you're kind of meant to, like, set a note somewhere, detonate it, rather than setting the note on the enemy. This is probably insanely good for sequence breaking and platform. Well, the inevitable has struck. I made a mistake. Yeah, no. Bard one-hit wonder was a terrible idea. But I had to find out. Sure, compulsive gambling. That's feeling like me right now. Considering the rate at which I've been making very poor decisions. Chests drop gold and chest values swing wild. Oh boy! Oh boy! Nothing to say again, huh? Hey. Stranger, thanks for letting me ride the boat with you. I enjoy the company. I'm pretty sure you enjoy free pizza. Yeah? And no, the best kind of pizza is free pizza. I mean, yeah. Don't get me wrong, there is bad free pizza. That absolutely happens. But it's hard to argue with that price. I mean, you've got a point. Not gonna say you don't. But I think it's safe to say that there'd be perks to that. We're actually at full health when we find one of these, so I'll go ahead and take the damage and get the increased max. Just gotta hope we roll well on these chests. These chest values are now incredibly wacky. percent gold. Missed. Wrong button. That's what I meant to do. Was punch him into all of his friends. Fear the might of Ankle Puncher. So far, this whole compulsive gambler thing's paying off. I think it's just because this first area is very chest-based. There's pointless because it's going to take us to the Fijian study that we don't go to right now. Ignoring the fact that I really do enjoy going there when I shouldn't. It doesn't end well. This is not where Lamech's hidden study is. Even though this would easily be considered a Tower of Lights, not the right Tower of Lights. What the shield does. Lachesis measures. Let's find out what Kois' shell does. 6 enemies to prevent the next source of damage. 8. Every handful of enemies I kill, I become immune to damage from. Okay. And let's just go ahead and warp across into Axis Mundi. Here a moment of the Sun Tower track. Don't get me wrong, I could absolutely make more money if I just went all the way through the first area again to get back to Axis. But our goal today is to actually deal with this area, so I'm going to focus on that. Of course, being a boxer in here is probably dangerous. Have all the recovery of Little Mag with only half the power. Like, I was trying to hit him before my combo ran out so I could kill him with the super punch. Warden helmet. I got a lot closer to death than I would like to have been. He's gonna spam a bit, and then he'll actually die. Vengeful enemies are so annoying. Of course, I don't even know why I bothered fighting him, considering we can't get paid for that now. No thanks to Compulsive Gambler. Bergulan Gatehouse. Please keep all metals off the soil, don't cut any branches, and don't disturb the wildlife. I would have read that closer, but death was coming. Okay, big room for a lot of nothing. Also a boss story. That's concerning. And I guess we're not getting any further in this room until we beat this boss. So, Axis Mundi's just a tunnel straight to a boss, I guess. Huh. Okay. Unless I missed something up there. I don't think I did. I think there'd be a purpose for being up here. Oh, wait. Aha. There's a small hole in the wall that bypasses the gates. The route is narrow and the drop is steep. If you go through, it's a one-way trip. Hell the hell with it. Let's see what's on the other side of the gate. It's probably better than fighting that boss right now. Vergulen Plateau. Okay. Pizza girls. I'll need 1,750 gold to permanently unlock this teleporter. So it's the same price again. Okay. Not interested? That's okay, stranger. I know they'll come around. Good things come to those who help. Also, I've still got pizza to deliver. Don't get me wrong, pizza girl. I'd absolutely buy it, but I'm at half of what at a bit of a problem. I don't think you will open teleporters on credit. Even if you did, I think that'd be really bad business, all considered. There's no guarantee I'll survive to pay that credit back. I just botched that entirely. Boxer really is just designed to destroy a single target. In a horrible way. Worth it. Okay, maybe not. I only got 200 gold out of that. But it's more worth it than that chest normally would be. Time limit 10, lose no health. I had that, except for the fact that I hit the right bumper just above the marker, so it didn't count it. The letter is old and has been carefully wrapped in leather to protect it from the cold. Here's Z. Just be more careful. The talk of the rebellion is spreading. Some asteroids are maybe deaf to such whispers, but those in the study hear everything. As a result, we were ordered to cast the heirloom of Zephyr into the Stygian waters to prevent rebels such as yourself from reaching it. But all is not lost. A recent shift turned up the riverbed, and the heirloom has resurfaced a slight way off the far shore. I know how important the heirloom is to you. I've tethered a resonant rope to it just below the waterline. Reach it from the shore. It can't protect you forever, so good luck and stay low. Ow. This place is rude, man. Huh. I'm not sure how. Oh. I bet I know what the Zephyr thing does. Probably a double jump. Get out of here, Captain America. Nope. Oh, no, 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 no. Those are immune to everything. Not a fan, not a fan. Not a fan, not a fan, not a fan, not a fan. Get away from me. Please. They expect me to do that now, huh? Okay. He thought he had me on that one. I'm not gonna lie, I thought he did too. Zambis. Fuck this room in particular. Things are just steadily getting more and more brutal. I can't say I'm opposed, but it is concerning. I'm not sure I'm going to survive to get that teleporter open. Especially with the way this snow slows me down. Oh, we found the boss for this area. Oh. Requires Aethers. Bullshit, it does. Don't mind me as I'm stubborn and stupid and attempt to do something I shouldn't be doing. Okay, maybe that one does. I don't see anybody. She hasn't left the conservatory in months. You should stop wasting your time. Estuary Nama won't open the door unless you have an offering. Hands to Lily of the Valley Blue. What to do? Fine. She has harvested. Look in your... Okay, I guess that's the only way we're gonna get in that boss door. Haven't. That open. Not for him, my brothers would have sacrificed me long ago. Farms, hills, everything must stay in its natural state. He took care of the land cared for fields were kept small, and the forest remained. Due to my wisdom and effort, my garden has bloomed. In this land of death, I have birthed a cornucopia of life. Do not till the earth, for it will drain the soil. Do not pen the animals, lest sickness spread among the livestock. Do not cut the young bow, for their growth enriches the land. Tend to the forests I tend to my children. Take only that which is needed. Harvest only that which is dead or dying. Always cull the poison. Always. That got a little creepy at the end there, but, you know. Most of that's good advice. After a fashion. Probably should kill me. Oh, it's definitely gonna kill me. Especially with two of them. Okay, game. Wanna play like that? We can play like that. Oh god. Thankfully, at least as a boxer, I have a means of controlling this fight a bit. I can just kill one of them, I'm in decent shape. Or, you know, I'm gonna hit the punch button just a little too slow and not reflect that one. Yep, as expected, not getting a teleporter. We got a gunslinger clown. Oh boy. Kinda tempted to give the bard another chance now that the bard won't have 1 health, though. And there's always the good old chef. Nah, but we should take the charismatic clown owned gunslinger out for a spin. That just seems too good. And we'll go ahead and have spin kick scale within a bit. Okay, we've got another soul up there that's... I can spin kick off terrain. What part of terrain do they mean? Oh, they mean just terrain in general. I can now just spin kick off the ground. Okay. I'm looking for some advice. That rancher's friend of yours asked if I'd be interested in joining her for dinner. What do I wear? All I got's this apron. Okay. I should go shirtless. God, how hard this is. Be you, damn it. Asked for you, so be you. And you, as far as she is seen, is blacksmith wearing apron. So just wear the fucking apron. It's fine. Christ. It's not that hard. For the love of God, don't go shirtless. That would get presumptuous as all shit. Now, there is a teleport. What the hell with it? We'll just go straight on, rather than running around in here and then teleporting. What does being a clown do? Oh, clown is how I kick off terrain. Okay. Which this does allow me some opportunity. Go places that I have no business being. So I shouldn't be in the sun tower at all, because we don't have any of the abilities for it. This is... Oh. Well, good look into the sun tower, everybody. We aren't really getting anywhere else. Game just immediately said no. Nope, 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 nope. Yes! I just had the urge to get up there. Even though I absolutely was not meant to be up there, that's pretty much exactly where that urge came from. It's like, I don't belong there, therefore I'm gonna get there. Somehow, some way, I will find a way to be up there. For no other reason than because I can. Till this guy dies. Clown is one of the most powerful modifiers. Who knew? Considering we can just kick off walls and ceilings and floors. Go anywhere we damn well please. Fuck your level design. I go where I want. I am of the sky now. No one can stop me. Except me. I can stop me real good. There's a nightmare. Exactly how to deal with it, so I don't fuck it up. Of course, double tapping down and jump is a problem. Son of a bitch! Shoot me with fucking arrows. So rude. I am playing a real dangerous game now. And getting my way around like this. You know what? That's what makes this fun. Doing dangerous, stupid shit. Nope, can't say fuck your level design about this building. I've instead replied with fuck your shenanigans, go through the door. So we can either see what the boss looks like with my 20 HP, or we can go back into the snow area and guaranteed die there. I think I'm just gonna stick my nose in and see what the boss looks like. Because we will heal at least a bit. This looks... Huh. Void Beast Baron. Legion. I was expecting an estuary. This is not an estuary. Oh, he shoots low firing bones. Got it. Oh, he's got some big bones. Okay. Big bony boy. I don't think this fight will be that hard, though. Might be easy. I can bounce off his head, too. Oh, he mad now, though. He's real mad. Ah, that's why he's called the Legion. Got it. He's got friends. And they've got their own health bar. Great. And I'm dead. But I think I see the perfect fighting strategy for that, just about. As long as you stay airborne and just keep kicking off of them, something like a gunslinger will just destroy that fight.
Well, he's dead. Real shame. He will be missed.
Curious what Amaterasu's son. That. I was in. Let's see if there's anything meaningful. No immunity window after taking damage. Ooh, we have no iframes. And Amaterasu's stun is fantastic for a chef because it's extended my burn time. Okay. You can afford an helm and get even more vitality. But we didn't finish the Scholar set, so I feel a little silly. But by the same token, we could just do what I'm very want to do and just buy the next weapon. Now, what I'm actually going to do, I think, is buy a new See you, Ducky. I had dinner with the giant blacksmith yesterday, and I wanted to thank someone. I wanted to talk to someone about it. At first, it did not go great. Showed up smelling of soot and wearing his blacksmith apron. Plus, I was still cooking, so I had my apron on too. I can't believe we had matching outfits. But the dinner went better than expected. He's quite the conversationalist. Blacksmithing and rune crafting have a lot in common. Yes, we do different things, but the fundamentals are similar, and we share the same passion for our trade. It was refreshing being able to talk to someone about things like this, and with drive is quite appealing. Plus, he was pretty handsome in that apron. Well, good for you. I'm glad that's working out. They actually want any. Yes, sure it will be. Thing is, no matter what I'm doing, I'm increasing my weight. I'm gonna start hurting my resolve again. On that note, unequip everything. We would have 171 resolve without any of that gear. That on, which light. That takes us up to medium. And as soon as you hit medium, it doesn't matter anymore. Already not doing great. I feel like we do need a better cape, though. Because our in's been suffering compared to the rest of our stuff. We'll go ahead and go with that. Not great resolve with that on, but it's okay. It'll probably be fine. Got a bunch of gold, but nothing we can spend it. Hey, I just realized a bunch of people now have pizza eating idle animations. At least the old man does. Now, I'm not gonna fight the boss as a chef, because we have no good means of attacking them while avoiding the amount of bones they fling around. So we're gonna go ahead and go off into the ice area, if we even survive getting them. With the variety of classes we have available now, I may want to invest in the reroll. Because we're starting to roll some junky inheritors. God damn it. I expected those arrows to fire faster than they did. Hindsight, I could have just deflected the damn things with my pan. But, you know. Hindsight is 20/20 and all that. Which, speaking of hindsight, I really should actually just farm gold here in Axis Mundi while we have the good gold modifier going. I kicked off of that. And again, because while only one kick animated, I definitely double tap kick. Which, when it triggers on something, it does double full kick sometimes. So it might be that double kicking might not be intended, might be that it's glitchy, I don't know. But at that particular moment, I definitely needed it. And Didn't happen. So I do appreciate that a lot of the traps and such in here are resonant, so you can kick off of them, protect yourself. Even if that does require timing that is beyond me. A lot of the time. Since, you know, you're typically pretty close to them if they're going off. It's not easy. But if it was easy, then everybody would be doing it. So, I get it. Well, not having iframes thing is a problem, though. Okay, we have Scholar Trinket, no? Almost forgot the metal then. Not gonna go down there after the rest of it. We don't need it that badly. Glowing Ember. Deals extra damage every 6 hits. Evil damage from everything does. I don't really care about either of these, so they're just gonna stay here. We're getting pretty good at getting through the majority of Axis Mundi, though. Not that Axis Mundi's particularly long. Turns out that area's fucking small. I'm just shy on the gold in order to open the shortcut. Maybe that would be smart to have that be my goal for this trip, is get the shortcut opened up. The odds of us surviving long term are not great. Well, there we go, we have enough money. Let's go open that shortcut. It's a girl. Pure magic. Now, actually, I'm going to do something a little funky. In the interest of actually making money on this trip, we're going to go back to Agartha. Run around in there since we can pretty safely run around. This way we'll have both gained ground and made money. Will it be significant money? No. Will it be money? Yes. Ooh, this might actually be the Tower of Lights too. For now. Not enough lanterns. And we can go looking for Lamech's secret thing. Sure. Poison Bomb's not that impressive to me. And a Blessing of Wisdom's never a bad thing to have. So I admit that Thunderstorm is not really great either. Ooh. That's kind of tempting. If I clear this area out and want to actually go make forward progress, I will make that trade. But for in here, I think the frying pan's a better choice, because there's a lot of things that'll be pretty close to me firing projectiles. Oh god, this is going very poorly. Suddenly. This fucking sucks. Or at least, with the setup we have, that room's terrible. Because we have no range. The only range we have is using their own range against them. Which, if I was using my brain, would have realized I could have done that in the first place and avoided, like, 100 damage. But, you know, I don't think any of you watch me for the fact that I'm particularly brilliant. Oh, that's a new spell. Strike. I mean, I am going at Roadrunner speeds towards death, yes. We are rapidly approaching my own demise. Icarus Wings bargain, okay. Boxing bell. I feel like at the rate I'm going, I should take the Icarus Wings bargain, just because that's how this is going. Jumping in the air enables flight, but you take 75% extra damage. Fuck. Da, 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 da. Okay, attacking makes me stop flying. Got it. That's gonna be important information. Ooh, doo, 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 doo. Ooh. Ow. Ow. Ow, ow. Oh god, why? Worth it. Jesus. Well, those wings didn't last long. I flew real close to the sun. Unity window. So agnostic. Everything will just be like outline? Huh. Weird. Perfectionist. I'm assuming can only crit or something. Dash in any direction would be nice, but as a barbarian, I think that wouldn't be that useful. Since the barbarian's not really that great in the air. As bad as the no invincibility window thing, I think it might still be just rough with this. Let's get the increased health gain from health drops a bit. I feel like we're gonna need it. Yeah. Because I really miss the smell and feel of the forest. The docks are beautiful, but there's nothing quite like waking up to the smell of dew. Nama could be remarkably cruel, but she was really good at her job. She tended to the forest and it grew under her care. Sounds lame, right? But down here, something like that takes more than just hard work. Something anyone else could have done, did. What else I missed? I just had some 20 minutes ago. Predicted. Can't necessarily blame you, but especially since you work with the stuff, you'd think you'd be over it by now. Now we can go straight to the Cargolian Plateau. What do I want? Do I want to take on the boss? Taking on the boss as a full health gunslinger might be the best opportunity we have. So having no iframes against this boss might be death. Find out. So, this is also going to mean we're going to have to go all the way through Axis Mundi to get the boss fight. Oh, that was more accurate than I thought. Oh. This is off to a phenomenal start. This is just going so well. This is just full of nightmares and awful right now. I hate it. I hate it so much. Of course your shots are. You're an archer. Of course they would. Why did I think they wouldn't? We're gonna be dead before we fucking get anywhere with this room. Christ. This variation of this place is miserable. I'm seriously considering whether it'd be more worth my while just to back up and go to the fucking ice place, because it might be less awful. But on the bright side, we do have a 100% gold bonus right now. We are going to make bank in the process of doing this, getting ourselves killed. With our lifesteal, we are going to make back an amount of health. It's not going to be enough. Get this going. Keep us alive, I think. Okay, we might still be in this. Since that happened to have a health drop in it, we might actually be okay. I was really worried that that stuff had fallen in the water. Primarily because that would have meant I was going to be sharing its fate in about a second. I could go up and go get that chest, but I'm not that interested. In spite of the massive gold bonus, I get the feeling that the risk there is not going to be worth the reward. Wow, they really want me to stay alive. Which is a very weird turnaround for this game. Well, we're basically at the boss with full everything. I said that was what the intent here was gonna be, so in we go. Yeah, I was afraid of that. He's gonna be blacked out, invisible too. Oh boy. That's gonna be... Thought I reloaded, turns out I hadn't. Now he's mad. Cancels him out of the move he was gonna do, so that's perfect. And I can use them as a platform to avoid the attacks from either of them. The only real attack I have to watch out for isn't even really an attack. It's when they jump that I gotta be careful. And, you know, don't be a high-flying idiot too long. Just in general. I was gonna make it over that one. I don't have any bullets. That's the one I want to focus down. Got him. That's one of two down. Now, assuming this one doesn't have any new moves, this shouldn't be too bad now. I don't bonehead it up too bad. No pun intended. I just gotta watch out for the high bone. The high bones are the only ones that hit me. Like that! That's exactly what you need to do. I just need to not get hit by the high shot as much. Because it's designed to be an anti-air move. So I need to watch his animation, notice when he's doing that, and get the fuck out. But I've been real greedy. Other option is I try being something like an Astromancer for that. And yeah, that is pretty much on par for us, you're right. Oh, might, because I can bounce off them with my actual attack as well. I don't think that the Ranger would be a good choice at all, because the Ranger's attacks are too slow. You frequently get stuck in a bad position. Take the Astromancer, but I don't know if I want to do the boss fight with this particular Astromancer. Or do I start fulfilling more of my curiosity? Because I'm assuming that the two sides here are probably going to be fairly similar. That there's probably going to be some kind of extra caster classes up in line with where the Boxer and Bard and the Ronin are. I should start pushing that up. Or these just don't go anywhere. Well, that was a waste. Oh well. It's funny, ain't it, kid? Past ain't been kind to me, so I came down here to start again. Wanted to give myself some time to be alone. But that enchantress is quite the lady. Been a long time since I felt this. Maybe being alone ain't what I need right now. One heck of a cook. Never had such exotic food before. That food she made was something else. But to be honest, her hamburger was my favorite. No surprise there, old man. Surprise there. Alright, coin. My fate. Heads I go to the tower, tails I go to the plateau. Oh, guess we're going to the tower and fighting the boss again. Coin has spoken. Which, every weapon hit applying poison might be disgusting against this boss. Anyway. We do have Comet Form for an emergency move. You see, with the black hole, I'm assuming... Yeah, poison's gonna stack to stupid is what that means. Excellent. Because every tick of the black hole is applying poison. But only if it's properly hitting. The edges don't count. Okay, I need him to be up there to not fucking with that. Do that or we need to be a clown. I am not a clown. As much as I might feel like one. Where are all targets? Open me. 5 seconds. Done. What? Where was another target? Did I miss one? There was 2 targets over there. Target here, and a target above me. I didn't see a 6th target. I thought the Astromancer just broke the shit out of that challenge. Turns out, I guess I was the fool. Oh well. Disappointing, but nothing can be done for it. That's what I have to assume at this point. There has to be one, like, in a really odd spot. Or it might not have counted the upper one right at the end there. Hard to say. Okay, our biggest problem right now is going to be getting to the boss with a decent amount of health. Considering all these damn shadowed out enemies, so I can't goddamn see them. I can't focus on their locations. And now I just dashed the wrong fucking wall. Thus throwing away all my health. Great. Great. Love it. So glad that the incredibly powerful Astromancer is gonna get wasted just trying to get through this junk hole of his own. Not gonna lie, I really do not like this. I find it incredibly annoying. So it's a good thing that this place is small. Like, I genuinely prefer both the incredibly dangerous study and the plateau that's been kicking my head in. 'Cause at least those I have control over what's happening. I understand how the fight's going in this area. Here, I'm too busy trying just to not fall in a hole. These are buffed up boxer gloves, and I'm kind of curious about them. Yeah, you know what? We're dying anyway. Fuck it. Gimme. Oh god, they are exactly what I thought they are. They're rocket fists. This is a terrible idea. But these might also be exactly what I need. These are not gonna do a damn thing for me against the boss, though. Because they're locked to that attack angle. So I can't, like, attack him from above or anything anymore. And that's the other problem. The whole blowing myself up problem. Well, we've got another chance at the gunslinger strategy. I just gotta watch out for those panic attacks, making the screen really hard to see. But if I just raise my weapon damage another point, might work out. Hey kid, you look like you're heading out again. Well, be careful out there. I've been taking a liking to you, so try and make it back, you hear? It's just in. All you have to do is set an old guy up with a lady and he starts to like you a lot more. And he said that as a joke, and in hindsight, no, that's pretty accurate. Huh. I forgot that split. Because usually I don't let them get a shot off at all. Or if I do, I'm preoccupied enough that I don't see where the bullet went. So that screen darkening is going to be so disorienting in here. That said, with the 100% gold bonus we've got, it might be better in my interest to just farm money, but I'm going to go for the boss anyway. In spite of what would be to my best interest. Beat all enemies. Okay. Not like it's a take no damage or anything. Except I've got a jerk with homing shots over here. Oh, and he's vengeful too? Oh, great. I love it. Vengeful enemies are the most fun mechanic. Oh, that was all, though, huh? Okay. Da-da-da! Bounty rune. Gain more gold. Yes! Yes, we are 100% going to buy that as soon as this run is over. That's not even a question. fact that it has taken us this long to get that is a crime. It's a crime against my profitability. Ow. What the fuck? Hey. Hey. No hammer full of ghosts. No. 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 If we win this boss fight, we are going to be rich. I'm going to assume that they're going to drop a decent amount of money in and of themselves. We're going to have a decent amount by the time we get there. Be careful not to walk off ledges as soon as my bullets run out. Guess who hit the wrong button? Because I reloaded instead of dashing. Perfect. Health back. I could have dashed, but I would have risked running straight into those spears, and then it would have not been any better. Gotta remember that the bomb can destroy some projectiles, too. If I could get to over 3,000 coins before we get to that boss fight, I would be quite happy. Means I'm probably going to be very happy. Aside from the fact that I found another goddamn vengeful mini-boss. Christ. They really love their vengeful bosses. They really do. Which is unfortunate, because I really goddamn hate them. Like, oh hey, there's just gonna be a few seconds where you can't kill me, and I'm just gonna be spamming projectiles on everything. Hope you're happy with that. Haha. And ow, worth it. 100. In this upcoming boss fight, that might be worth it, actually. Sure. Because we can just apply a bunch of debuffs to them. Because honestly, trying to aim the pool ball with any kind of effectiveness in that tiny room with how much of the room they take up wasn't really gonna happen. As much as I love that spell. I'm going to be having a hard enough time aiming my regular shots at them. But one way or the other, we'll have made quite the profit off this round. Off with the big one, huh? Okay. Didn't have bullets. I keep reflexively jumping way up because I figure most of his moves that'll work against. Ignoring the fact that he was doing the one move that doesn't work against. Ah! Fucking trapped me in pretty well there. And what the fuck is this? What the hell am I supposed to do against that? Like, oh hey, we've just got you pinned in a corner and now we're gonna take up the entire space. Hope you're ready for that. Like, I feel like their AI should be designed not to do that. Like, that's some bad retro game fucking trapping. Kick, please. Kick, please. No, no. Oh, come on! How much area do those fucking bone throws cover? It was genuinely, like, basically the perfect arc to trap me again. And no, exactly what I was worried about with that fight happened. The panic attack blind kept hitting just the right area, so I couldn't fucking tell what they were doing anymore. Oh, there's no way in hell we're using Diva. No, 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 no. Because that's more than likely, judging from that spotlight there, gonna mean we can see, like, a tube around ourselves. That's gonna be terrible. So the Prismatic Spectrum, not a great choice. Didn't really work out as well as I'd like it to. We'll try being a vegan Valkyrie. So that's worth a decent amount of money. So, yeah, you know what? Why not? We'll unlock Ronin. Practice your attack range, strike from a distance, teleport to get in and out of danger. We'll switch to being a Ronin. See how those play. I think this is going to turn into a money-making run rather than going after the boss. I could use the Valkyrie against the boss, but I'm not confident for that. Eating meat hurts you. I was afraid that was going to focus instead of the armor and dexterity that the one. So I did say we were going to immediately get the bounty room, and I immediately forgot about the bounty room. Because I'm good like that. That's a 10% bonus, too. Son of a bitch. Did you know I used to be a farmer? Like everyone else in the kingdom. Technically, our titles were gardeners. Never called ourselves that. We tended the lands and grew crops in a natural setting. No tilling, no pens, no fields. That was it. Histori Nama's rules. Leave the land in a better spot than when we arrived. I try to take that rule to heart when interacting with people, too. If we all work to help each other, the world would be much better place. That's why I like delivering pizza so much. Everybody likes pizza. Not everybody. Lactose intolerant people don't like pizza, generally. If you insist on eating it even though it's terrible. Do I run through the first section? The answer, I think, is yes. Go ahead and just run through Agartha. Get used to it. Even though we're already kind of familiar with the katana because we had that one run where the Valkyrie had it. Okay, that's how their ability works. Got it. Just murders. I could replace it with combat roll, but I kind of like the screen clear we got here. Immortal Kotetsu. Hold to aim. Teleporter set distance, hitting everything in between. If I defeat things with it, it resets. Okay. And I get a guaranteed skill crit if I hit with the edge of my sword. Okay. Not sure why it worked differently in that one room. Or at least, it appeared to work differently. But appearances can be deceiving, I suppose. True, Garth has definitely been worth it to us already. We gained 1,000. I think a piece of meat fell out, so we got hurt. That's gonna be the big problem. My reflex to grab the healing meat pickups is going to lead to us getting killed by it, probably. That right there is the trick. Hit and then the teleport hit. Because you're more than likely going to kill as long as you don't throw it at the floor like I just did there. Fifth and sixth lantern. If this is the Tower of Lights that I'm talking about. Against the far wall between the east lanterns lies a door. There it is! Because of course that had to be the Tower of Lights, considering it was a unique room. Now we found Elder Lamech's secret study. Lines and question marks cover the page. Nothing intelligible. Huh. Guess he's been just going a bit nuts. In lore rooms, breakable will never drop items. Okay. Why are we here? No idea what's going on with that room. Assuming there's a secret in it. I don't know what the answer to that would be. I don't have any hints to work off of. Welcome, traveler. Not many people know this spot. Should. Everyone deserves a place to be themselves. Mr. The ceremony of return draws near, and I've yet to act on this rebellion. If I invaded the village, I would crush them before it even started, but that would only be a temporary solution, and attacking now would reveal my hand. I can stop the rebellion, but I will never discover which of the estuaries are on their side. There's only one solution to this conundrum. I shall let the ceremony continue as planned. During the chaos, the traitor will reveal themselves. No way. I have a secret sect of guards ready to double the security of the gates at the last possible. Peasants will be decimated on them. As for the rebels that ambushed us during the ceremony, I will take care of them. No tricks, no treachery. Show the people the difference between a serf and a lord. I will cut them down one by one, forever crush their morale. This is the only solution. Let them. Nice, we now have extra damage against the guy I've already defeated. Hooray. I feel like with double jump or something, there might be something you can reach up there. Just the fact that there's these lanterns on the sides over here. Nope, that is just a fall to pain and death. That is just decoration. Got it. So if I found this place before that boss fight, we could have dealt extra damage to him and that fight would have been easier. Oh well. I'm just happy I managed to find it. So all in all, that was really nowhere near as hard to find as I thought it was going to be. Don't grab the meat. Cause me pain. Oh god. The meat will cause me pain. Meat will cause me pain. Fates die. Carve lotus stems, neither of them predict. We haven't had gnawed bones. Yarf. Eating health drops what full health increases max health by 10%. Well, that'd be great if I could use health drops, but what do you know? I hurt myself every time I eat. Hooray. No, you can open the regular Axis Mundi teleporter. Ow. See reflexes. I don't know why I'd ever want the regular Axis Mundi teleporter when the Sun Tower one literally drops me straight in like a room or so ahead. That seems like a silly choice. I mean, I'll do it eventually for completeness sake, but that'll be about it. It's just gonna be for sake of having all of the teleporters unlocked, and that can wait. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go to the plateau, skip over Axis Mundi, because I think we'll survive better in the plateau right now. Plus or minus accidentally picking up a piece of meat and dying. Being more observant, though, would help immensely. There we go. I had to hit the just right height. Otherwise, that was going to end poorly for me. The fuck is this thing? Mush boom, apparently. Oh, we got a Ronin level immediately, so that's good. Ronin seems real strong. Accept the relic. And be bound, your ancestor. I think what's happening is this is revealing bits and pieces of the contract we signed to get in this situation in the first place. Assume chronic fatigue syndrome makes all my cooldowns. Yeah, if I get this, I can still afford the gold boost. Grab that. That'll be useful, too. All spells and talents have a cooldown. Okay. That's not that bad. Tired of making a living by dying, I'm always on the lookout for an apprentice. You're small, got tiny arms, and you're clumsy as heck, but you got a good head on your shoulders. Never been happier than when I'm learning. Good story never changes. This kingdom does not have a good story. Fix that, child. I'm working on it. Not there yet. Working. Of course, Charon's gonna keep right on having a good laugh because he knows how good a racket he's getting. Back to the plateau because I'm not confident that the Valkyrie will be that great a choice against the skeletons. I may as well explore here a bit more. See what we can access. Don't get me wrong, I think the Valkyrie would be one of the stronger choices, other than the ranged characters, fighting skeletons. But I'd rather be one of the ranged characters I was discussing already at fight. Because while this deflect ability is useful, I don't think it'll be useful enough to carry me through that fight. I'm also not sure if those projectiles count as medium or not. Like, I know for a fact the giant bone they throw ain't gonna count as medium. I don't even know if the barbarian's large projectile stopping will count for that. Oh, leather +1. There's also upgradable blue. Okay. That adds an extra layer to that idea that I'm not sure I like. Rage Tincture, Twin Ember. Twin Embros. After taking damage, you're invincible for an additional 2.5 seconds. That's pretty good. Now, I don't know if that's 2.5 times 2, or if it's 2.5 because it's times 2. Like, I don't know whether it takes that into account first or last. I'm inclined to say that that's 5 seconds, so it doesn't account for it. I don't think. So maybe we should go fight that boss with my 5 seconds of immunity every time he hits me, where I can just spam the shit out of him. Tempting. Very tempting. Because the thing is that the compulsive hoarder thing, even though it drains a lot of resolve, is really powerful if you can find a good relic to twin. But we're also making good money kicking around out here, so I don't know. Because there's also a very real possibility that fighting the twin skeletons is pointless in terms of actual progression. Since they're not a estuary. We know we don't need them for the golden door. But I don't know if something else will trigger by us defeating them. And at the very least, we'll get souls from that, I would assume. They are a boss. Guess who forgot dashes don't protect them again? Give you a hint, it's the guy who just smashed his face into a flying shield. Evo, look. It's a Ronin vampire. Clearly I'm going to pick these. And it's just as happy as the... I mean, yeah, that one too. I was gonna say the... I lost the name of that game. The first one we had that was the ridiculously smiling vampire. There you go. Yeah, that one. Goes to show how long it's been since we did anything with that I'm losing the name of it. Gain 20% of your weapon damage's health, but you take 125% damage. That's fine. Whoa, kid. Looks like you found some advanced blueprints. These are more than special, because with this I can upgrade existing gear, even better than I ever imagined. Literally. Cost me that in Fantasia. I hear a secret, kid. I hear if you wear items from the same set, you can unlock special Unity bonuses that'll blow your mind. If you keep upgrading your gear, or those Unity bonuses getting better and better. What are you waiting for, kid? Let's get spending. That will take me down only losing 1 strength to switch to that. But that is tempting. Because then I could get the bonus resolve from Leather Unity back. Because the upgraded one provides more Unity bonus. Explains how you get the Unity bonus at all. Higher than the low one. Fucking snazzy, kid. You keep coordinating like that and you might find that special someone. If you don't, well, at least you still look great. More than just pride when you keep in unity with your clothing. Another situation, though, where this won't really work against skeleton bosses too well. We won't be able to get a kill to reset the teleport, so that won't really be an option against them, particularly. Without that, I think trying to fight at that range would be just death. You heal a lot per hit, though. 13 a hit is nothing to sneeze at. The fact that we were taking like 100 damage per hit from anything, though, that's a bit of a problem. The stuff around here already hit pretty hard. So giving them boosted damage against me is bad times. That's one of the lilies I need, probably, since they keep putting it in awkward places where you need the jump bonus to reach. Mush booster concerning. Ah, if you kick the willow, it dies. Okay. Regular attacks and spells didn't hurt, but apparently kicking is the magical answer to them. Which makes sense, because they've got the little circles, like, they resonate. Coming off. Da-da-da-da. Another Helm Plus. I guess we're going to be finding a lot of leather plus. A blocker, they've got 3 blocks. Fortunately for them, they're in literally the worst possible spot for them, though. It just became a life source. Pretty good track. I'm liking this track. Ah, you can take damage right at the end of the teleport. Got it. There's no real lead time on that. And it doesn't go through walls. Oh, there was still a bullet there. Huh. So how's the audio now that I've let it go for a while with the mic in this other position? Any questions, comments, concerns, issues, anything? My success is my undoing. My brothers have blamed me for the rebellion and washed their hands of all responsibility. The mech commands the guards and Enoch supervises the spies, yet the failure to discover the rebels falls on me. They seek to provoke me. Their soldiers trample the undergrowth. They cut down the trees. They dig ditches to dispose the bodies. Everything I have done, they seek to undo out of jealousy and spite. It left me no choice. Now I must oversee the burial. They offer no support and mock my traditions. They pressure me to lower my standards, but I shall not. Remove the broken metal, lest it pollute the soil. Clean out the wounds, lest sickness spread throughout the people. Mourn the bodies of the young, for they bore no children. Tend to my children as I tend to my forehead. Pass down all trinkets, for sentiment is necessary. Honor those who are dead and dying. Pray for the poison. Pray. The bodies won't stop coming. You have a gift, Sid. Stop wasting your talents trying to help everyone. You're working in the Citadel, making change from the inside. You don't have to suffer like this. Fight, you'll die. Trust me, there's no winning this. You have no idea how powerful a mech is. Take 100 soldiers plus a miracle to stop it. Forgive me. I don't know why I'm writing this. I love you, Z, but you must be open to compromise. I hope you don't hate me for what I'm asking. There. Welcome to the Far Shores, traveler. It's been a while since I've been here. But its history, the view's quite nice. There's a resonant rope out here. You can see the edge of it down there. This should take us to something. Specifically the Zephyr relic. Yep, Aether's heirloom. Aether's wings. Hark, I see the others. You have done this before. I am Aether. I hold the power of Zephyr. That is all. Wow, how much for words? Respect that. Ah, now we have double. Okay. Not a very strong double jump, but it'll help. Thankfully, we're not thrown off by these enemies too much, because we encountered them when we went to the Stygian studies before we were supposed to. Okay, we got out of there for a lot. We need to keep their numbers under control. I hope we've made it past the combat portions, otherwise we might be in trouble. Rude move, game. But I respect it. Oh, fuck me. Celeste all over again. Thought I had double jump. And we got it. That was cool. Ba-da-da-da. We have double jump. I call shenanigans that we got knocked back by that. Because you saw me bounce. I guess I just didn't bounce soon enough. Looks like Forlorn Knight's move. This run, I think, will be a good one to end on. Having made some actual progress, finally. I did not mean to die right when I said that, though. So we'll go ahead and do one more, because that was not going to line up with the timing I intended.
Well, he's dead. Real shame. He will be missed.
That is getting the most mileage out of all of the alerts I've added, I think. And I'm happy for that. Oh, that and the Roadrunner call. Both of those are getting incredible mileage. Reality. Got a good feeling about today, stranger. You're looking like you're full of vigor. Looking like I'm full of pizza. Weather's looking like it always does. I think we have anything. Oh, yeah, we have a simple start now. Pretty sure I don't have any souls. We didn't actually defeat us. Still gonna have to curb that. Ooh, it's a red potion reflex. Or gets me killed. Yeah, I'm gonna take advantage of the fact that we can kill most things from a safe distance in order to leverage that gold bonus into making us some money next time. Now, we could go poke our nose into the Stygian study now that we have double. That is a thing I could do. Not sure I want to do that, considering that will end this run rapidly. So it looks like this run might end rapidly on its own anyway. Just checking while I had a moment to think about it. No health, defeat all enemies. Awesome. If I figure out... They don't even have to be on screen for me to shoot. There we go. Shot everything without having half of them on screen. Well, it's looking like this might be meant to be, because here's the Stygian study right here. Hey, Pizza Girl. Yep, you want money to open the television. Next 10 key. Bit too broke. So now we can actually traverse this place properly. We might find something interesting. Plus or minus all the death. Jesus. Things in here do drop more gold, though. If we're out for money, this might not be the worst choice. I'm just gonna have to, you know, careful, kind of. I know, careful, me, madness. But I'm gonna need to make use of the fact that I can shoot in the air more. Actually start timing my shots better. Oh, those are some high fire. Okay. Neat. And a bit concerning. What does this do? Oh. Oh, well, fuck me. Oh, and there's spikes on the walls, too. So, I get the feeling this is gonna be an unceremonious end to this run here. Void Canopy, fuck you. Things I forgot I had. Void Canopy. I was trying to jump, but the arrow lock really fucked me. Yep. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna keep it going. I was aiming for 3 hours, and both these runs have been ending fast. So we'll just push for the 3 hours, and it'll be what it'll be. One of my goals in life is to earn the title of Master Smith. A title given to those who have shown mastery in all forms of smithing, blacksmithing, whitesmithing, and leatherwork. I still think that last one should have been called Cowsmith. Real master, you have to forge from memory, without the help of I never could pass the final test because of my amphithesia. An old man. Some customs are dated. Self-respecting blacksmith would ever start working without a trusty blue. That is a point, though, that there are traditions that really should be left to the side. Because they're out of date. Just focus. Magic crit damage. Sure, I need that, but the extra armor might be good. Even Chiron eats pizza. Good for Chiron. Chiron. I pronounce it about 30 different ways, just based on how my brain decides to be pronounced at the time. And accept it or don't. And if we're able to reach the Stygian study this easily, hell with it. If we can turn a good profit fighting in here. I don't know what it is, but I'm just drawn to this place, like a moth to a flame. I'm willing to acknowledge that. And I'm gonna file it under the fact that we just make so much gold so quickly here. Penguin Cape, magically imbued, together with bloody thread. Cape. Just with me. Bye. Contact damage. Nope, that's too big a fireball. Can't fuck that. And we're dead. So tiny. We've got a one-hit wonder mage, huh? Well, here we go. Let's make us some money. Fucking die. You know, the perfect combination right there of Hector's helm and one hit point. May not be considered a master smith, but these weapon of yours were made with love and care. Many steps to making a blade, but the most important one is forging a strong core. If the blade is too hard, it'll shatter the moment you swing it. If it's too soft, it'll deform itself on the first thing it strikes. Remember, good blades bend, bad ones. Oh, we skipped one. Oh yeah, duh, we skipped the warden one. Actually, intelligence? Oh, used by that one. Must be something special about that. Probably got a strong set bonus like extra vampirism or something. Considering, you know, it's made with bloody thread, it's black, it's like a vampire's cape, probably a vampire's cape. And we're dead. Because I didn't pay attention to what my spell did, and it did not do what I was hoping it would do. Really just upping the casualty count right here at the end. I still remember when I decided to quit being a farmer. Especially in foraging, and I was one of the fastest in the whole kingdom. I always seemed to know when a shift would happen and where it would take you. So I'd always forage in places where I knew a shift would bring me close to Axis Mundi. Cutting your travel time in half makes fulfilling quotas pretty... I always took this intuition for granted. There were always other foragers around me, so I assumed everyone else had this ability as well. No, it turns out they don't. They were just all following me. Rumors spread that if anyone spoke to me about it, then I would lose my ability, so I was left in the dark for years. I only found out when someone got hurt. I broke the taboo and asked if I could shift them to the Citadel. Silly, isn't it? All those misconceptions kept building on top of one another. If someone just spoke up, I wouldn't have taken my gift for granted, and I could have helped so many more people. When I stopped being a farmer, I took my savings and went to apply at the Stygian study. If I could understand how my intuition worked, then maybe I could teach others too. You know what's ironic? When I discovered I had this ability, I left the village. In the end, nobody could use my talents anymore. I guess the rumor ended up being true after all. Don't let that ruin the moral of the story, though. Well, the thing is, there's more than one moral to that story. It depends on which moral she's worried about ruining there. Oh, geez. This thing in the first area? Really? Okay. Sure. It's upsetting that my stab does not reflect this thing like you would expect it. Keeps right on coming. There we go. Da-da-da-da. Simple start. Your empathic connection has been improved. Okay, so we found another connection for the simple start. I thought he was a lamp. Further proving why I'm like, yeah, I'm stopping at 3 hours, because I am not in it. Uh-huh. Knew one of those had to be a mimic. I just couldn't tell which one. I mean, technically I knew which one after the first one opened. There was always the chance that there was just 2 chests. However small a chance that was. Attack angle is terrible fighting these things. But you'll notice just fighting a couple enemies without even a gold bonus, we're already at 1,000 gold just hanging around in here. What's up, Xeno? Glad you could make it. I was planning on cutting at the 3-hour mark, but since you're so excited to be here, I'll kick it a little longer. Make it live up to the excitement. Because I would die. Yep, that was gonna end about as expected. Oh. Oh god. What the hell would I even do for 16 hours? I mean, yeah. That much is obvious. My brain would melt by like hour 7 of that. I can't believe I left my notes behind. Can't complete my research without them. Can't get past these void doors without Palace's. Doubtly guards would fetch my notes. Keep carrying Palace's favor on my own. Somewhere here in the study, power of void would be beneficial. Okay, so we know that there's another relic in here, which of course there's going to be another relic. Those go through my shield. Got it. Learned a thing. The biggest fan of these choices here. But we'll go ahead and take the Bard. Never speak to that safe in the boy. I'm interested to know what it's made of. Spends all day sitting in the water, but it ain't rusting. I could, yeah. If I could take a chip of it. Of all people, you two know how not well I handle talking for such long lengths of time. That is solving a problem, yes. That solves one of the problems. That didn't solve the problem I just brought up of how am I going to manage to keep talking that long. Child, have you heard the story of the turtle and the hare? Once upon a time there was a turtle and a hare. The turtle was called Jiminy Cricket. Hare was called Jiminy Turtle. Jiminy Cricket, the turtle, was slow and old. So old. On the other hand, Jiminy Turtle, the hare, was also old and slow. So very old. One day, Cricket the turtle and Turtle the hare went outside. They never met each other, because they were both so slow and old. Suppose they didn't live near each other. Eventually, Cricket the turtle died of old age, and a few years later, Turtle the hare also died of old age. The end. Moral of this story is that age kills all. I don't have long in this world. Thank you for sharing, old man. Play you a sad song. Yeah. There's always one. There's always at least one that will say something just so wild, left field, fucked up. Needed to trigger the double jump at a better time to make that trick work. I'm seriously considering figuring out how to sequence break this game with the Bard, because of the way it can bounce off these notes. There's probably a way you can break your way into places you have no business being. I've read that one before. superior level design. I can fly. Well, fuck me. Oh, and it puts me all the way back here because I never fucking touched the ground, really. God damn it, I'm paying for my sins again! Okay, fine. I will be a lot less fancy about how I get over. Why did that not deposit me through the doorway? Game? Why are you like this today? Why? What do I get for showing off too much? Minus each unique relic extra game. Let's find out what the Zealot does. Spells cast while at max mana deal 25% more damage. Good. Good. Why didn't I have... Oh, right, because I used my double jump to get up. That makes sense. I just realized, the higher I aim, the higher the pitch goes. To a point. And it kind of acts a little weird. Appreciate it, thank you. That did not quite work the way I wanted it to, but it looked interesting. What I need to be doing really is aiming those notes under myself instead of trying to make myself go even higher somehow. Even though that'd be physically impossible. Yep, once again attempting to do shenanigans that I physically couldn't really do. Damn it. Really gotta stop trying to do too much stupid bullshit with the Bard. But it's so tempting because the Bard does such silly shit. Ah, there it is. I was like, okay, what is she talking about? And then it popped up. Hey kid, you know any good recipes? Adventurous has been cooking for me all this time. I feel like I should return the favor, but I don't know how to cook. Plus I got no kitchens. Whatever recipe you have, it's gotta work in a forge that blasts at 1600 degrees. No. Pretty sure I don't know any recipes that cook at 1600 degrees. I might be wrong, but I feel like there aren't any of those. Now, if you could turn the forge down about 1000 degrees, then maybe we could talk. Maybe we can make something work at that we got double jump. Oop, nope, those hurt. Okay. I was gonna try to land on the ledge in front of it and cheese my way around it. But if that does damage, then there's not really a way I'm gonna get around that. Not gonna fight anything while we're in Nightmare Radius. No, thank you. Bye. Could switch for Gravity Beam. And that is kind of tempting. If I didn't like the Magic 8 Ball so much, I would absolutely make that switch, because it would probably be better against the skeleton bosses that I'm debating taking the Boxer against, even though it's not a good idea. 'Cause after all, when have I had good ideas? Ow. In hindsight, I really should be going out of my way to kill as many of these as possible, since we've got a 50% gold bonus on this run. All the wrong way. That one just was a mistake of, I thought I could hit the button fast enough, and the game said no. Defeat all enemies. I can do that. I defeat things real good. I'm also real good at defeating myself. Da-da-da-da. Vacation Room. Increases the duration of status effect. Presumably on enemies. Please say on enemies. Yes? Can't go that way. Well, here we are at the boss door. This is a terrible idea, but let's do it anyway. Howdy, Bonehead. I have an idea. Really sneaky idea. It's called hover in the middle by punching the shit out of him. The only thing he can hit me with is the big bone shot he's got, pretty much at that point. And I've got a little bit of lee room to avoid the jump. There we go. Knock him down so he gets mad and summons his friend. Out up here. Ah, fuck. I couldn't see what he was doing because he was behind the other one. me. Ah. Shot was too short. Use tactical hover. That's the big problem with being a boxer against these guys, though. They outrange the shit out of me. And if I stay too close, we have problems like that. Where they start spamming all of the just right angle shots to ruin my day. No growth. Without sacrifice. This run's probably not going to last long, but I'm curious what that bottom image means. Enemies barely flinch when hit. Enemies are censored. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought. Location room now. Thanks for listening to my story back there, stranger. You know, if you're down here long enough, you stop seeing faces and start recognizing people's souls. Someone down here can do it. Really ineffective being by the Stygian for so long. Your soul is special. It glows like 1,000 small lights. Almost like an estuary. It's different. It has a nicer glow to it. Like a tree covered in fireflies. You know, not made of bugs. That might be up there with one of the nicest things somebody's ever said. Oh yeah, no, that's gonna be hard to look at. Good luck telling what you're hitting. Well, I guess you can kind of tell on some of these. Because they're not that pixelated. But they still look real rough. Catalyst, corrupting reagent. Scientific annihilation. Extra damage to status. That's about what I expected, but I was hoping for something more interesting than that. You can't lead with something like that and expect me not to think it'll do something cool. Like, it could have made enemies, like, explode or something on death. No. Comments like earlier, exactly why I don't have any kind of redemptions or anything to extend stream time, because I know I'd never be allowed to end. Your stream would turn into a damn 24-hour broadcast. Which, as endearing as that is, that would get unhealthy rapidly. Would help a lot if I remembered that I actually have that air recovery move. Ever. Yeah, this pixelation makes it really hard to look directly at them for any long periods of time, so I can track their movements. Really upsetting. Which I get. That's exactly what they were going for with that, which is why it gives you a pretty hefty gold bonus when you do this stupid crap. But still, arg. Arg. That's Successor's Bargain. Increase your current gold by 35%, but die. Spin kicks do extra damage. Let's see, 35% more gold would put me a little over 4,000, I think. Because half of this would be 14. 15%. Probably somewhere in the 11 or 12 range. I'm gonna keep this room in mind, since there's a teleporter here. We're gonna come back to that when I've got a bit more money. And we're gonna make bank. If I don't die before I can make it back to that. Basically, what I'm going to do with that in mind is I'm going to walk forward in this place until we hit another teleport. Or I get into serious trouble. If I feel like we're going to die and I'm in a position to do so, I'm just going to back up, go back to the teleporter, and basically explode into money. Not one of them. Hitbox is so damn hard to define because of the fact that his entire sprite is so fucking pixelated and fuzzy. God. It just looks so out of place compared to everything else with this effect on them. We are gonna come out of this with a lot of money. Will it be worth the eye strain of looking at these things? Debatable. Nothing here. There's a path of barrels leading up. It's so strange. But I tried everything that would reveal a secret. Nothing there. Grab first of the 2 lilies of the valley. So considering it consumes resolve, I'm going to assume I have to pick them both up in one trip. Oh, cool. Where I ended up hitting up. What? When do those live through a hit? Bang, huh? Okay. Never stayed in a room long enough where those were to notice that. Oh, he can't do anything. Because he's one of the bouncing guys and he's stuck in a box. Oh, what's the matter? Can't get me? Come on, come get me. You can do it. I believe in you. Come on, get me. Oh no, you're dead. Sad for you. Yeah, sure. Da-da-da-da. Just a slightly worse duelist now. Okay, we've reached a teleporter. We're alive. Time to bail out and make our money. This is gonna put us up to more like 7,000? Flat. By the same token, that run was going well. I could have kept that. But it was also too good an opportunity to make a lot of money. Yep, 7,662. The problem with that idea is a lot of stuff is very expensive. I take the reroll opportunity, though. We've been getting a lot of junky rolls. May as well take something up here and see what it triggers. Okay. Absolute strength in the soul shop. Got 2 for infinite knowledge and 1 for absolute strength. Those are presumably like either max tier buffs or crazy classes. Mortal, I shall enjoy my time down here on the docks. It is a hub of commerce with new people to study and new cultures to appropriate. Die. I don't even know why he has a dialogue for that, considering this is like the 10th trip we've taken with the pizza girl across the river to the castle. Ah. This fire ring will be a good secret one, actually. You can just walk around with it on, look for hidden walls. Yeah, why not? For those wondering why, if I wanted a ranged character, I don't take the ranger against those skeleton bosses, just get a delay between shots. And that's without getting the perfect shots. You're stuck in place so much while shooting as a ranger that I honestly feel it would be incredibly dangerous. And while absolutely it'd be doable, it'd just take a really long time, I think. Ranger's great in the field, don't get me wrong. I'm just not sure it'd be good against that boss. Certainly not suited to how I would want to do things. Aiming with this control stick, not the best. I did not put that canopy where I wanted it. That was meant to be lower so I could still shoot instead of having to drop down and nearly die anyway. But once again, the Stygian study is proving to be a profitable area, which is not surprising considering it's like double the difficulty of most of the areas we've been, at least in terms of the game's tracking. I would honestly argue that Axis Mundi might still be harder. Terms of layout. Enemies are obviously significantly more dangerous there. I haven't seen an assassin in a while. Now we'll go ahead and charismatic assassin. Go ahead and max out this vitality here, for sake of having one maxed out. I wonder how old the architect is. I'm hitting 100. He looks like he's over 10,000. You're 100? A really long lived. Battery's full of shit. Both are awesome. Just kind of weird. Figure out what the Ah, okay. Nothing important, just looked real strange, so I needed to figure out what the hell that was. Flame barrier will do pretty well. I'm surprised that the camera has not died at any point during. It's always had such a bad habit of doing. Okay, skill crits have a chance to turn into super crits now. Oh, that sure was a mace in my face. Pain. Pain. Whoa. And a... Reminds me. Check something. Thoughts in various. It's fine. This damage output does make it tempting to go try the boss with this assassin setup, but the attack range is not really a great idea for that, and not have a spell that would be great for the situation either. I would be 100% committed to melee range. Don't get me wrong, that was a questionable choice on my part when I selected the fire wheel out of that tank. You know. Synergy in mind was a good idea. Not so much the future-proofing of that idea. Mushrooms and Twin Catalyst. Well, Twin Catalyst is kind of useless to us, all things considered at the moment. We don't really do status effects, so I guess weird mushrooms, even though they taste like poison? Hated enemies have spore boost first applied to them. I'm gonna guess that makes them explode in poison spores? Never actually really encountered Corber. Twin boxing bells. Steel toad boots. I'm gonna do something stupid here, because we're getting toward the end anyway. Let's see what happens when my resolve goes down to basically nothing. Your weapon applies combo. Oh boy, that's what I expected to have happen. We're at 5% resolve, so we have 16 health. Hell yeah. The only hit point that matters is the last one. Rapidly approaching. Don't. I'm gonna fall. Fucking die. Yep. No. With the way that was laid out, there was no way in hell we were getting through that. Not without me just stealthing through and running away. Because they were all protected by that guy in the back. Pacifist fucking Astromancer? Okay, you know what? I have to do that. I have to take that one. God damn it, game. You won't let me stop. Game is as bad as you all are about that. Never end. Not allowed to stop.
Hey.
Again, stranger. You going out in the kingdom soon? Try to take better care of yourself, yeah? Trips back on my own can get pretty lonely. Honestly, the morbidity of it all is kind of disturbing. Nobody ever said you had to go back alone. Just wait 5 minutes and I'll be back alive again. Because, you know, I'm gonna run out, die, and come back within the span of, damn, half an hour, probably. Now, as you might guess from the peace sign I'm wielding, I can't kill things. Kinda surprised I can even break breakables. All I can do is push things around, and I can't do attack spells. What I can do, since I'm an Astromancer, is I can still use Comet Form, run like hell. So now we dance. We dance for our life. Puzzle challenge. For all targets, no jumping. Well, I can probably cheese this. Oh. That would have worked if I hadn't hit a wall. Because I could have Comet formed my way across all of the targets. What I probably should have done was fallen down, hit a couple targets with the stick, and then comet form the rest of them. I still haven't gotten that fairy chest yet. Right now, I'm basically just hunting chests to scoop up as much money as possible, since as a pacifist, not much else you can do. Because your spells do no damage. Weapon does no damage. Anything you want to do does no damage. Your life on a real short timer. Even shorter when I smash my face into things like that. And we're dead. The life of a pacifist is a very short one in this world. I go bonk and then go splat. Yes, you can. Good. Glad that is enjoyable. Been up for a while, haven't you, Zeno? Oh, it definitely is. If this was the same way the first one was, I would have said, no, we're done here, and set this down probably at the end of last stream. Of it. While it's got a lot of really rude things, it's generally pretty good about most of it. Heather. Let's take the soul damage. Every 5 seconds, your next weapon attack deals bonus magic damage to all nearby enemies. Okay. I figured I'd make up for the pacifist run right quick, is why I'm doing this one. Since we had an Astromancer again, it's like, okay, let me show what normally happens with an Astromancer. Specifically here, black hole. Here, have some gravity. Here, die. The Astromancer is a pretty ridiculously strong choice. Because of sheer coverage. That's not even using any spells or anything. This is just my basic attack. And unless I want to, I don't have to move these black holes. I could just leave one forever. But I can only have one out at a time. Go, a little more empathy toward a simple start. Don't mind me as I just dance on the lamp while he dies. All enemies. Lose no health. Okay. God damn. If I hadn't gotten stuck on that ledge messing around to show off. Well. 'Cause that genuinely would have been easy with the soul tether and the black hole. If I had just decided to be smart about how I did it, instead of just going, you die, and you die, haha! I don't need to move! You, video game. I feel like there's something here, but there isn't. Interesting. A lot of elites spawn this time. And I suppose it's compensating for the fact that we're supposed to be a lot further in by this point. God damn, this is a long one. Not like, do not like. Not a fan, not a fan, not a fan. So I guess they had to design a few that you couldn't just cheese with comet form somewhere. Is good art. Even if it's a little basic in places, but honestly that's kind of necessary. Ring. Okay, that's actually perfect. Do extra magic damage. Go ahead and go to dangerous places now. And just the very simple weapon up, full can kick, stick walking animation will never get old. Not see what I was getting hit by at all. Being murdered by an Oreo. Send help. He nearly immediately died upon arriving here. I can't say that's a surprise. Because the game is very out for my blood now. Explosive. She is explosive. That thing, it is explosive. Eep. I did not trust my ability to fit underneath that. That's my better judgment. We'll go in here one time. Yep, this was definitely against my better judgment. 100%. That is not the direction I wanted that to be. Meant to be at them. Oh, they throw themselves at me, huh? No. You thought you were gonna hit me. Comet form says you go to hell. Goodbye. Ah! I should have just went for the kill. Oh well, that'll do it. I've pushed enough. Wait an extra hour. I have other things I should be doing today. It was enjoyable. Hopefully everybody else had fun. Doing what? Of course. Thank you all for being here. Spanky's trying to push on to finish Shining Force, so we'll go ahead and give him some support to help push him over for that. Oh yeah, he's actually pretty far on that idea from the look of what I'm seeing there. Yeah, that guy. That one. Well, yeah. Yeah. Why else would I bring up a name like that without it being somebody I know? Very weird otherwise. But either way, go be good to him like you would be me. Thank you for being here, even if I was a bit today. Have a good one.
Okay, your turn again. You're going for Peter? Go on, do 6 damage.